Alright, hi. It's the Revolutionary Girl Utena Sega Saturn game, and with me is my gaming crew, Leikamosi and Fefner. Hi, guys.
Take
Hello.
my revolution, please.
This video is over.
Were we supposed to have like little bits? Damn it, I didn't have a bit.
This is the opening sequence. We're not cutting anything. I told you guys we're doing this. It's GG.
Well, this is the best part of the game, so.
Whoa. There are many
Is
good
it really
parts.
the best? If there's the three worst characters on screen coming at you in 3D.
I like how Akio's pants are just open, and then they block Seonji from showing his chest, because you're not allowed to be sexy, Seonji, which is funny because Seonji it has like some of the sexiest scenes and has the main character horning on him.
He is the most
But yes.
sexualized boy in this game.
Yes, he is. But we only have sex with Toga. Spoilers. But come on, this is like these are the last videos we're recording, so I don't even fucking care anymore. We never cared in the first place. We definitely don't care now.
I gotta look to see if there's lyrics for this song anywhere else.
Oh, there are lyrics in the walkthrough, actually, at the bottom of the walkthrough, so I'm going to post them up. The walkthrough we've been using to go through this game, there are lyrics at the bottom of it, check it
I'm
out.
sure those are really well translated compared to the rest
They
of
are
the
not.
walkthrough.
I might bully my spouse into listening to it and translating it one drunken evening. Oh, I'm so glad Akio's pants are buttoned up now and belted. Thank you, Akio. Yay! It's the elevator. I like how their lips are mostly synced.
Well,
Sega Saturn.
the resolution of this is like 380 by 240 or something. It is very
See, I
low.
told you there were cars.
Yep, everyone's cars.
Yay! Yeah, the resolution is bad, but it's fine.
No, this is
So here we go.
This is an HD. It'll be okay.
As HD as the Saturn can possibly muster.
Alright,
It's called
starting
upscaling.
the game. By the way, if there are any save scenes or whatever in this, it's because I got lazy editing these videos, so I apologize, but for the most part I think I got everything, I hope. Alright, time to put in our name. By the way, I did figure out how to put Yuri Sugoi in, but I forgot to send the katakana to Jeff, so we're back to this again. If you do put that in, those are the phonetic pronunciations of those symbols, so the characters will actually say your name. But we're not going to get that, I'm sorry, because I forgot to send that information to Jeff.
I thought this was 100% LP. God damn it.
Oh no!
Well, time to start the entire thing over
Oh,
again.
fuck you.
No, bullshit.
I've beaten this game like 8 times. I am done.
So the reason I brought Loika Masi and Fefner on is because we've never had a difficult time talking for 3 hours. Because we play video games together and other nonsense. So yeah, so we're going to Ohtori Academy now. Our dad is here, he looks like Toga. I'm sure that's not a plot point at all, and not relevant in the slightest.
He looks like what a real person would look like if they looked like Toga. Like, regular hair, dressed like a normal human being.
Void face.
That's a little different, but I wasn't going to call attention to that. I mean, it might be rude.
They have a condition, and we shouldn't talk about it.
Yeah, I bet he gets those comments all the time, Fefner.
See, our cousins are the Shadow Girls. It makes sense now. Look at the canon I'm establishing.
It is kind of weird that that's basically just like a Charlie Brown thing, except instead of only seeing adults from the legs, you see their faces, but not there?
Well, they also
Right.
talk like trombones.
In Charlie Brown. In this, they just talk in Japanese. I don't understand why it got clippy like that, but I didn't care. Anyway, it's us. This is Yuri Sugoi. She is 14 years old. She likes, what was it, creme brulee and jazz music or some shit like that. I forget what Toga stalked us and found out about us. It's been too long. I wrote it down, but I don't have it here. Anyway, here's Ohtori Academy. It's phallic.
Every time. Every fucking time.
There's a Japanese speaking over this cutscene that you can kind of hear if you strain your ears. I kind of turned it down a little bit.
I can kind of hear it.
But it's basically like, I'm so excited to go to Ohtori Academy. It's telling us about all the things. This thing looks like a bird cage. It's the rose garden. Stuff like that, basically.
Everything here is weirdly symbolic. Oh well.
What's a metaphor? I didn't get that class yet.
I think that's like the main lesson of the academy, really. You always sign up for that class whether you want to or not.
Well, that's the stuff you learn outside of class, really.
It never occurred to me there might be an elementary school at Ohtori.
But it explains, like, that boy that Nami starts weirdly dating.
Suabaki.
Which is not okay. Yeah?
Yeah, I guess that was always there. I just now realized there are children on this campus. Oh my god.
Well, there's at least 2 children on this campus.
Greater than or equal to 2 children. Oh no, it's our favorite part.
Yes, the universal constant of Utena.
This is the last time I'll have to see it in this version of Utena.
Well, as the now world premiere expert on this game, you will be obliged to tell people about how this game works at random points in your life.
No.
Maybe.
When are you going to get on HDQ? Running the Utena game.
Oh my god. Oh god, we could speedrun this game. We could just fast forward through everything and get the you died ending and be done.
Well,
in like
it'd probably be like the Akio car ending or the Black Rose ending would be faster.
Oh my gosh, you're right. The Akio car ending is pretty quick.
You just skip all that stuff.
Yeah,
with,
you
like,
skip
Chigusa
everything.
giving
Yep.
you a bunch of exposition.
The Akio car ending is a little faster because you skip that. The Black Rose ending is a little slower because you have to make a couple more choices. You have to see a couple more scenes. Remember, you can just avoid seeing certain scenes in the Akio car ending, if I remember correctly. Or I might be getting them mixed up. Oh, hey, Anthe got slapped.
A speedrun of visual novel sounds like the worst.
Yeah.
Completely uninteresting. Like, what would there be to see?
Unless you can make the text like glitch out and slowly fill up the entire screen, I can't imagine anyone would want to watch it.
Or like actually somehow make hack the game in the game, like that one Mario video where you just get to the ending in like 5 minutes by moving a bunch of shells. We can glitch Seonji out of the game forever.
Good.
That's the optimal route.
Any reality where Seonji is not inherently present is a better reality. Canon. Anyway, go away, Seonji.
I'm sorry if we've all had this conversation. Is Utena a transfer student in the anime? I thought she wasn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she shows up and she gets assigned a dorm room.
Yeah.
With Anthe.
Right.
I don't know where she was before that, though.
I thought
she doesn't get the dorm room with Anthe until after she wins the first duel of Seonji. So was that like on the first day she was here, before she even slept?
And I thought during the first day, or the first episode, one of the teachers says, like, you're doing this again this year?
Oh, God, I don't know.
Captain, you were about to say it explains something?
Well, to explain how she'd never seen Anthe be slapped by Seonji before, because that seemed to be a fairly regular thing until she intervened.
I suspect that she is a transfer student, though she isn't called transfer student at all in the anime, and that's something that Nami would bring up, and something that Seonji would complain about. It could just be that it's her first year in Ohtori Academy, and she just started Ohtori Academy. I don't think it's ever outright stated one way or the other whether she's a transfer student or just starting the school normally in the anime.
All right.
We'd have to rewatch it. We did just watch it last year, though, so...
Yeah.
Well, good news. I got it in 1080p now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I had to remux a bunch of MKV files to get the good video with the good subtitles and audio.
Good shit.
It took like 2 hours.
It's us.
Better not fuck it up. Who knows how long we're gonna be at this academy? It could be years.
Right?
Don't look too closely at the title, it's fine.
Don't watch the past videos.
Just skip directly to this video, and then you won't get any of the spoilers from the season. That's not true. We're probably going to talk about spoilers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna spoil everything.
So what are your thoughts on Revolutionary Girl, Utena, you two?
It's really good. Or were we talking about the series itself, or specifically this game?
I mean, in general, I was talking the series and stuff, but if you have thoughts about this game, I would love to hear them.
Okay, so in general, extremely good. I love it.
Yeah, I'm glad Prel agrees, but
Indeed.
I also really enjoy the series, although I feel like I don't fully understand it yet. There are a lot of things that I feel like I still need to figure out what the symbolism is or what is trying to be said, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah. In general, I feel like this game is incredibly well crafted for a visual novel. I don't know what the standards for visual novels in the 90s were, but this game is really good even for modern visual novels, in my opinion. It's very, there's a lot of love and a focus on being true to the medium, like true to its mother content. So I really appreciate that. Like Jeff has been saying, there's nothing in this game that happens that couldn't in fact be canon, especially when we acknowledge that when somebody leaves Ohtori Academy, as the main character does, spoilers, the characters in the school start to forget about them. So the fact this could have actually happened,
right,
and we would never know because of the time cycles and the timey-wimey and the forgettingness and all that.
Well,
so, yeah.
Except that one time Naname left for a little while and then came back.
Maybe she wasn't gone long enough for people to forget about her.
She climbed like several mountains and went through a desert.
She's magical. She's the real magical girl.
Look, maybe it has to do with the intent. So if you leave and never intend to come back, they forget. But if you, take a trip to India, it's fine because you're going to be back, and the school can't forget about you and suddenly re-remember.
She was just leaving temporarily. She didn't sign any papers.
So we are intentionally, viciously, horribly sabotaging every other member of the student council this run through. We are making sure that every member of the student council falls, and I'm sure that's going to go really well for us.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. It went so well the first time when you did it accidentally.
Wait, everybody but Jury, right? Everybody but Jury fell. Yeah. It's going to be okay.
So the first part of the game is just your standard slice of life, living in school, kind of whatnot. Who cares? Except there's duels. What's up?
Yeah. Doesn't really start getting weird until you meet Chigusa, really, and then it starts to get really weird.
Well, that usually happens in life when your nemesis shows up.
That's what happened when I met Fefner the first time. I was like, it's my nemesis.
Someone explicitly wants you to cease to exist completely. Things tend to go a little downhill in your life.
Your supernaturally powered nemesis you weren't even aware existed.
It is a lich. Or a Voldemort, whatever the hell Voldemort is. A super powerful wizard of some sort.
A real big jerk.
Yeah.
That too. Maybe we should just speed this up.
It's fine.
We cannot question it, we're already doing it.
So a friend of mine earlier on Twitter was lamenting about all the people with the hot takes about how everyone's fucking references Harry Potter all the time and they're fucking fake news and shit. But then she was like, but what if it was some other book instead? And I was like, what if it was like those awful like Dragon Rider and Purr novels that we all were latched onto as children instead of this?
Hell yeah.
Or just like anything else. Like,
yeah.
It'd be as bad. So
what if it was a series of unfortunate events?
I want it to be my book. When my book gets published, I want everybody to start making equations. This is like this situation in Jenner's book, and I'm going to be like, real life is not as gay as my book.
That is something I've thought about when I see people say, like, read another book. Like, no, what you mean is stop relating this to fiction.
Yeah.
Just say that.
Let me tell you, this is just like that one thing that happened in Mouse and the Motorcycle.
This is just like if you give a mouse a cookie, or the hungriest caterpillar, or the giving tree. Did I tell you about the time my writing teacher assigned us an open book report, where we could do a book report on any book that we wanted for a college class that I was taking when I was going to community college, and I chose Goodnight Moon and talked about how it was actually a suicide letter, and they were like, why are you depressing me and ruining Goodnight Moon for me? And they gave me an A, but then they were like, this doesn't exist, and they shredded it.
Oh.
They literally shredded your...
They literally shredded it.
Oh my god.
Did you still get credit? Was that just a symbolic gesture? Okay.
Yeah, they were like, no, this is terrible. I'm never leaving an open book report ever. Because when you said you were doing Goodnight Moon, I was like, well, here comes the F, because you're not going to put any effort into it. But no. Oh god, kombucha, yuck. Anyway.
You put in too much effort.
I put in too much effort. So there, I've ruined Goodnight Moon for everybody else.
Well, I don't think I ever had memories of it.
Loika, what do you think about Revolutionary Girl Utena Fafnir? Said her part?
Well, I still think it's, a pretty good series. I just don't know if I fully understand the symbolism in it. And that it might be nice to figure out more of it.
I don't think Ikuhara understands the symbolism in it.
No, he just says that so he doesn't have to answer anybody.
Listen, you can just make aesthetic decisions that don't necessarily mean anything.
But aesthetics mean something in and of themselves.
Yes.
Like whenever something happens in a show or game or anything, you should be thinking, like, why didn't anything else happen? Why did they do this specifically? And sometimes the answer is just, well, we had to make a decision, and we just chose this one randomly, but you should still try and figure that out.
There's this post that was linked by an author I follow about color theory, where like what the colors of the roses mean in comparison to how they relate to the characters and what the characters do.
Right.
And the big one was that purple is the color of the witch, purple is the color of betrayal, purple is the color of like being a dick, basically. And it bothers me because Yuri's rose is purple, and we are kind of a dick sometimes.
I actually don't know if that lines up with what we've really seen.
Well, in Mickey's roots, we are, in fact, an evil harpy.
But we're just as likely to get screwed over as we are to screw anyone else over.
That's true. What were you going to say, Fafnir?
I feel like that's how Chigusa sees us.
That's true. Well, I think Chigusa is definitely a libertarian, and she sees us as this crying princess who's just getting everything handed to us, who had this good life that she could have had, and she's upset about it.
So she knows that we're the protagonist.
Yep. She's aware.
When it was time to make her phylactery, it was a 50-50 shot between the student ID card and a copy of the Fountainhead.
Well, in case this all goes horribly wrong, I don't want to lose this.
Hey, it's this. We're going to the chairman's room. There's nothing important in this room.
No, nothing at all.
And this guy is
nothing
completely
important.
legit. This guy is fine. And he's also not important. We'll never see him again. I can't believe we're perving on Akio. I mean, of course.
Well, we don't... in character, we don't know anything about it. So, that's reasonable.
I think one of the established character traits that Yuri has shown in every playthrough is that she is perpetually horny. Which, I mean, I can relate to.
I was gonna say she has to be a stand-in for the fan base.
You're not wrong.
I like how at the end they're always like, I hear Ohtori Academy is full of hotties, and I'm like, there is no lie. Ohtori Academy is in fact full of hotties.
It's just, there's also a lot of abusers there. By which I mean, like, 2. But they're really bad.
No, there's more than 2.
There's at least 3.
Yeah.
And Choo Choo, who's not an abuser, but I don't like Choo Choo. I have mixed feelings about Choo Choo. I like that Akio mentions the chalk white fencing hall. So he knows that it was chalk white at one point, even though when we come by it, it's all ruins.
Well, I mean, there is the ending that he's in that we'll get to.
Didn't we already do the car ending, or is there another ending?
No, the ending scene with him in this in every ending.
Yes. I don't know if I cut that out or not. I don't remember. It's been too long. I'm sorry.
That's not cut anything out. This is the full run.
Okay, we didn't cut anything out. Here we go.
If it cannot break out of its shell, the chick will die without truly being born. We are the chick. The world is our egg. If we don't crack the world's shell, we will die without ever being born. That was too fast.
Smash the world's shell.
Well, that's what happens with a live performance.
For the revolution of the world.
There we go.
I didn't say smash the world's shell because I thought it happened after the doors open. I recorded this speech last like 2 months ago. I don't remember how it goes.
It's Yuri. Best girl.
Yeah.
Her voice acting rules.
Mm-hmm.
Her hair is fine, by the way, Abby. Sanji.
Juri's voice actor is Sailor Moon, right?
I don't know. Maybe? I didn't look it up.
There's too much Sionji in that shot.
There are too many capital letters in his statement. Too many proper nouns.
Hi, Nikki.
Whoever this guy is.
Yeah. And it pluralizes end of the world in this. There was a thing about how it's supposed to be, I guess. I'm shrugging. You can't see me shrugging, so I decided to announce that that's what I'm doing. God, Koga, I hate you.
But
interesting thing to note is we see this scene a couple times in the thing around where the student start talking changes every time. So right now they're over the track, but they're often over other things instead. So it's like the world is moving. It's kind of cool.
They actually just have several balconies.
In 8 playthroughs, I did not notice that.
Yeah.
So
I didn't either.
Is the implication supposed to be this is also part of Akio's projector?
I mean, I still theorize, and hey, here come the spoilers, that this entire world is crafted, is a projection, like the Matrix, and that Anthe is the one making it exist because she is the one with magic. She's the witch.
Right.
She has the power over what does and does not happen in this world. And she's just bound to Akio's will. So yes, I suspect that things change because why shouldn't they change, you know? They're changing in the way that Anthe or Akio wants them to, mostly Akio.
Right.
And in that way, the projector is an extension of Anthe's power that she is gifted to Akio so that he can do his own shenanigans.
Okay.
And it's interesting that in the first arc of the game, Anthe is mostly just there to be like the damsel in distress. And the projector really doesn't come into play until the Black Rose arc. Here's where we see that our dad's nameplate is missing.
Yeah, well, Akio doesn't even appear until the last episode of the first arc, right?
Yeah, Yuri Sugoi gets to meet Akio before Utena does.
Oh, hi, main villain of the series. Okay, bye.
He seems so nice. This is part of his act. But yeah, so the projector is an extension of Anthe, and during the Black Rose arc, it's important to note that Anthe is pretending to be Cheetah the entire time.
Yeah.
So she's playing this double role. So she's too busy to do whatever it is that she normally does. So that's, I think, why the projector is in play.
Right.
Yeah. I love that calendar. That calendar rules.
Yeah. I also like the idea of the Shadow Girls selling merchandise to support their school activities.
Whatever it is they do.
Yeah, 15 years ago. How long have they been around?
They are timeless, obviously.
Shadow Girls are eternal.
What could this be?
Definitely not important.
No, not at all.
This really elaborate graffiti that looks like people I know. Huh, weird.
People I literally just met.
I wish he got his name wrong.
And this guy, she should just not refer to him by his name at all.
This fucking guy.
Exactly, I was just about to say this fucker. Oh my gosh. Alright, so now we're gonna look at the calendar. One thing I noticed that we'll talk about when we get there is Jeff tried to make Utena lose in the last sequence of this game. So thanks for that, Jeff.
But I was getting another beer. What were we saying?
Jeff's getting drunk. I said that you tried to get Utena to lose. You picked every other option but the locker before you picked the locker at the end this time. But I think it was just to show people. At the end? Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see if it started looping, and it did.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Sanjoin. So we're about to meet her. We're about to meet the best girl. Our waifu. Who would never do anything wrong to us. Who would always treat us with the utmost kindness and respect.
Purely ironic waifu.
Utena coming with all the waifus.
So sometimes you just want to be with somebody who wants to destroy you. It's okay.
She's got an air that's really magnificent, but also, I feel like she wants to kill... Wait, maybe not kill, remove me from time? Yeah, that's
Remove me
it.
from existence.
Make it so I was never born in the first place.
I'm getting a really strong feeling of chocolate-covered tax? What the hell even is that?
And poison apples, gosh. And tackling me and giving me a concussion in soccer. All of these things are things that really happen.
To be fair, Chigusa does a lot of bad stuff to us in this game, but she does not do the worst thing to us.
Oh man, is that Toga that does the worst
No,
thing to us?
well, sure.
What's your, wait, who are you thinking does the worst
I was
thing
referring to
us?
when Kozue pushed us down a flight of stairs.
Oh god, that's terrible too.
So wait, Kozue almost killing us is bad. Meanwhile, Chigusa actually killing us in alternate timelines is fine? Or less bad?
She never killed us in any timeline.
Yeah,
I'm counting removing
every
us from
timeline.
existence as murder.
Right, but she's never succeeds in that. We've beaten her every time.
You guys got a game over!
Yeah, but that was... We got stabbed to death by Mickey
Oh,
That
before
wasn't
she
her.
could give us some time.
it's been months.
Yeah.
I've forgotten.
It has been months, holy shit. I'm sure this chalk-white fencing hall will remain chalk-white fencing hall and nothing wrong will ever happen.
Yeah, why would a building
Anyway.
just change suddenly? It doesn't make any sense.
What, is it going to be an egg-white fencing hall? Or an off-white fencing hall?
Eggs are very good.
Except when they're not. When they give you food. Like what happened to me a month ago.
Rip. Hey, Ampy. I wish Utena changed clothes a little bit more, but eh.
Yeah, I get why she's so heavily associated with the one outfit. Just put her in her, like, gym clothes more often or something.
Right? Hey, it's our bedroom. We don't have a bed.
Sleep on
You
the
don't even
piano.
have any posters, Yuri.
Just moved in. Give her a break.
She's gotta put up all of her naked lady posters.
Wait, that might be. I call that thing in the back a piano. I think it might just be a desk.
It is a desk.
It's
Okay.
what they called roller desk, I think.
Mm-hmm.
She had one of those.
The slatted part, the like lighter brown slatted part, rolls up.
Yeah.
So you can, yeah.
Keep all your things in the desk getting in the way. It doesn't really.
Theoretically.
Theoretically, you just put a bunch of stuff in there and close it. That's what really happens.
I love
The
this.
mascot character is coming from inside the house. Sorry.
I love this super dramatic music for Choo Choo's introduction.
I love that his little rose the banana
Yeah.
instead.
Now, if only we saw spinning bananas whenever Choo Choo was on screen.
That would be great.
Because, this is definitely what a monkey looks like. This is absolutely a monkey and not a mouse.
It's like a monkey mouse.
Well, when he's not on screen, people must be asking, where's Choo Choo?
God damn it.
That's definitely a real name and not like a joke that we never drop because we're too lazy to think of a real name.
I never attempted to because why would you try to fix perfection?
Why would we put, yes, exactly. Why would we put effort into something? Do you even know us?
So, is that tie Choo Choo's wearing the same style of tie that Akio wears?
It's the same style of tie that all the girls wear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uniforms.
It's on the uniform, yeah.
Okay.
The earring, however, is just
That's not standard.
just a little bit extra.
Alright.
The
Choo-choo's
earring
a
is
punk.
pure culture. Did you know that? That wearing an earring in your left ear in the 90s was a way to say, hey, I'm gay?
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Gay icon Choo Choo.
Yep.
Yeah, now I think about it, that was where I'd seen the tie before. I knew the tie was familiar, but I misremembered where it was from.
Yeah, we both have. Well, I think Akio wears it too because it's part of the uniform. But the
Okay.
other characters don't wear it. Like the non-girl characters, the male characters. Girls are just more important than guys. Okay.
Yeah.
They don't wear it because they're too busy needing to tear their shirts open at any moment.
I don't want to tear my tie in
That's
half.
how Akio's powerful, because he can tear his shirt off and he wears a tie.
It's true.